Hello friend, Marco for you Perfumes, episode 103. In today's episode I'm reviewing a gorgeous Tom Ford Black Orchid dupe, which is Oud 24 Hours by the house of Ard Al Zaafaran, that I purchased online for $20, which is around 20 euros. You can have it for less or a little bit more, depend where you buy it. It's a great dupe, one of the best of the house. So please don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe, and of course, tap the bell. So every time there's a new release, you will be informed. This is the box of Oud 24 Hours. Quite shiny, quite goldy. Oud 24 Hours on the side. Please be careful, look at the hologram, because a lot of counterfeit for this fragrance. I got 2 or 3, I threw it away. The counterfeit are really garbage, but this one please buy on legit site. Oud for 24 hours. This is the hologram. On the box, in the box, sorry, you got a deodorant. Nice touch, like Latafa. I remind you that basically Ard Al Zaafaran is under the umbrella of Latafa also. This is the bottle, quite nice, heavy quality. The design, it's not my cup of tea. The cap is medium quality with a rubber around the cap. Oud 24 hours, Ard Al Zaafaran, 3.4 ounces, 100 ml, eau de parfum concentration, EDP. The atomizer is good. I love this scent so much. So the genre, quite tricky here. It's basically between gourmand and oriental sweet. It's also a floral fragrance. Basically, I will choose gourmand in my opinion because there's a dark chocolate here that is much more present than the OG. So the notes. In the top note, you got dark chocolate, the famous one, a bitter mandarin orange, bergamot. This was on the top note. In the heart, you got fruity notes, spicy note, a little bit more spicy than the original, ylang ylang flower, gardenia, and jasmine. And in the base, you got famous patchouli, agarwood, oud, sandalwood, incense or frankincense, and amber. The picture of Oud 24 Hours. The picture of this fragrance, well, it's 90%, yes, 90% clone dupe of Black Orchid by Tom Ford, the EDP or the EDT. Basically, it's very close. I scent it and smell it in perfumery many times, and I have one a few years ago. It's really common to basically, when people smell it, they directly recognize, and everybody think it's a Tom Ford, everybody. So it's quite near clone, 90%, not less, 90%. And very nice scent, very addictive scent, very sensual scent. It's long lasting, it leaned to the gourmand territory. It opened with a bitter mandarin orange and a dark chocolate combo. Quite creamy, very comforting smell. Then in the mid you got a sweet spicy floral note, quite spicy, more than the OG, with a touch of rose or something similar that I got some whiff of it sometimes. It's not listed. And in the dry down you got smoke, basically oud, amber, woody, patchouli, creamy scent. It's a real gem, and in my opinion, this one, it's much more unisex than, not much, but a little bit more unisex than the OG, that lean a little bit more feminine. This one, no, in the dry down, it's a little bit more masculine. This was the picture of this fragrance. So basically, this sexy fragrance, the dark chocolate is the star here. It's a compliment getter, and I get some whiff also of vanilla sometime, with the rose sometime. And as I told you, the difference between this and the OG is in the Black Orchid is a little bit more denser, more richer. The wood is more pronounced in Black Orchid, more rich. The chocolate is different here. You got a dark chocolate there, it's a praline, more milky, more rich, more dense. This is a little bit more bitter, a little bit, not too much. This one is more spicier than the OG, a little bit more spicier. Again, I love both of them equally, yes. And the price is much more friendly, come on. So it's a bargain, long time I didn't say that. The last thing on this one, on my skin 7.5 hours, and on my cotton shirt or natural fibers 10 hours, yes, still good. The projection, I get 3 hours of 2 meter bubble around me. The sillage, basically, I get a great sillage, so I give it a note of 9 out of 10. The lasting, 9 out of 10. The projection, 9 out of 10. The season, it's basically winter, fall, spring, sometime in the summer, but in the evening when you have a date or you go to a special place. In the summer, maximum 3 sprays, okay, not more. It will last a little bit less. And in the winter, 5 sprays, maybe 6, 3 on your body, 3 on your shirt. That's it. And I will give it a note for the season of 8 out of 10. The demography from 25 years old until 80 years old, so basically it's an almost old age, but it's a little bit mature. The occasion, I will say in the winter it's an old occasion. However, I personally use it dressed up, this kind of fragrance, dark fragrance, but it's very, very nice, very delicious scent. The value proposition, 10 out of 10 for sure, 10 out of 10. Similarities, of course, with Black Orchid, 90%. It's a clone and one-on-one, one of the best, and the price is so affordable. I wish, of course, that the bottle was more like the Tom Ford, because I really like the Tom Ford bottle, but we cannot have everything. Not everybody is Maison Alhambra. So the note I will give on Oud 24 hours is 9 out of 10. Yes, 9 out of 10. It deserves even more, but it's a clown and it's not completely for the summer. So should you buy it? Should you consider it? Or should you avoid it? In my opinion, buy this one. Buy it because it will be perfect in your collection, because it's so affordable, because it's so good, so comforting smell, because the value proposition here is extraordinary. And again, don't forget to verify, if it's not a counterfeit, verify the hologram on the box. Thank you very much. It was episode number